Teasy, Big Propaganda and Wrestling Podcast. Let's go. Big Propaganda and Wrestling Podcast. Teasy, let's get it, y'all. The propaganda, you know, we can make your girl stand up. Listen, it's propaganda now. What's the message? The Wrestling Podcast coming out of Houston, Texas. From our perspective, we tell the truth in everything we say. And if you truly don't like it, just get out our way. What's the meaning of being great? When you listen to us now, when we break it down, our music profound. If you listen to us, every single guest, if you understand, we here to impress. What's the meaning of being us? It's to tell you the truth. Every podcast now, when we bring it to you, on Spotify Live, you can download it now. If you listen to the legends, know we breaking it down. It's the propaganda and wrestling podcast, all spaz. Now listen to the greatest last when we on. It's the propaganda and wrestling podcast. We do it big. Yeah. Propaganda and wrestling podcast. We do it big.
All right, y'all know what's going on. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. God damn it, welcome.
Welcome, man.
We are back in the booth, man. We doing our thing. Shots and chops. You know what's going on. Hey, man, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you are now in tune into the Smoke Hour, man. Let's get ready for another episode of Shots and Chops. Alongside my co-host, the main man, Mikey, the mediator, Facts, is over here doing this damn thing, man.
Glad to be back in the building, doing the thing, man.
Boy, I just texting him.
Texas gotta represent, man, and I had to match our guest today, man.
Yeah, for sure.
This guy here, man, is man. All I'm gonna say is the damn Prospector. You just gotta just say it like that. The damn Prospector.
Yeah.
But man, before we get into that, man, make sure y'all guys like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop those comments, give us a thumbs up, tap in with us, follow us on all social media platforms, and anybody want to come on the show, y'all are always welcome. Hit them DMs, hit the Gmail. And let's make magic, man. Man, this is a dope wrestling podcast. We've been doing our thing, Shots and Chops, the Tag Champs podcast. We've been doing all kind of different things, bro. So I'm just excited, man. So let's just get this thing on started, man.
So let's do it like this, man. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner.
Okay.
He is a Can-Am 2023. Oh shit!
God damn! God, you acting like me. Cat. We're gonna run it back. You can read it off if you want to. That's what
I might have to read that motherfucker. I can remember it though.
I ain't got my glasses on.
But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are now in tune in the building, man. Welcome to another episode of Shots and Chops, live from Houston, Texas. We are back in the building. We're going live today, man. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, so you know what that means. We're in the Smoke Hour. Let's get ready.
We definitely about to get ready because we got the beer on deck. We got a hell of a chop coming at the end of the show, so definitely be prepared for that. And make sure y'all guys like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop those comments, give us a thumbs up. We about to have fun with this one, man. Let me just say, this is about to be major. This is about to be major. We definitely appreciate the opportunity. We about to make some damn magic. Yeah. Hey, man, I am the wrestling meteorologist. That means I'm giving you that wrestling Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Damn it, Sunday night too, man.
We want you all night long.
Yeah, we want you. Hey, man, let me turn it over to the best co-host in wrestling podcast history, my main man, Zello Smoke.
And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get straight into this. I don't want to waste no time for this, kiss. So, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is from Carborough, Southern British Columbia. sorry. They said
Caribou.
Caribou.
God damn.
Northern.
My mistake, people. He is from Caribou, Northern British Columbia. Standing at 6'2".
Yes.
Weighing an astonishing 205 pounds.
Yes.
This man is a Can-Am Wrestling 2023 Match of the Year Award winner. Primetime Wrestling 2023 Rookie of the Year Award winner. And has recently debuted at the Reality of Wrestling Pay Up.
Yeah.
Introducing the fighting, defending, undefeated Chop of the Year champion of the world, the Prospector, Wes Barker!
Yeah. Hey man, with that, hey man, we gotta drink up on that one, man.
Yeah.
Fellas, let's drink up.
That was
man.
real good.
Let's drink it up.
That was real good.
Toast it
Cheers.
up. Oh yeah,
Cheers,
man.
man.
We got the white cup.
Oh, thanks for having me on, fellas. I'm excited here. We're having breakfast beers with my two new friends.
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's
That's
5
what we
o'clock
always
somewhere.
say.
Yeah, somewhere.
Oh man.
Man, so first of all, let's get into this, man. How you just feeling? You been out here for a while. 32 hours, man. 35.
35 hours.
Shoo.
35-hour drive.
Ooh,
Wow. One deep, man. Just how you feeling since you been out here, man? How's everything going?
You know, it's always been a dream of mine to come to Texas. Whole life. So that drive,
Yeah.
it was long
Yeah.
and it was lonely, but honestly, I loved every minute of it. Every second of it, I'd say. You know, because when you're driving that distance, but the destination is something you've been waiting so long to arrive at. You know, like 35 hours is nothing compared to how long I was waiting to come to Texas.
I understand that. Yeah. I
Right?
can understand
Always a
that,
dream
yeah.
of mine. Always a dream of mine to be here at the Reality of Wrestling.
Oh yeah. The Road Nation
The
stand
Road
up.
Nation stand up.
Oh man. We're gonna get into Road Nation. But first, man, I gotta bring it back. We gotta press the rewind button. The prospector's in the building, and we want to know when you was a young prospector coming up. I mean, what just really caught your eye on professional wrestling? Like, what was it? Like, what match it was? Was it just like just a special moment? What caught your eye to even go down that road to be a professional wrestler?
Well, really, it's the philosophy of professional wrestling. Like life is complicated. Professional wrestling is not. Right? You got a problem with someone, you got a conflict. It can be anything.
Yeah.
How do you solve it in real life? Well, in real life, it's this way, that way, right? It's overcomplicated. But in the world of professional wrestling, there's only one way to solve a problem.
Just go in there and you slap somebody.
That's in the squared circle. That's in the squared circle, right? I always really liked that philosophy and that ideology. So that's why I became a professional wrestler. It's just a real easy, simple way to solve problems. You know?
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. That's pretty dope, man. And just to second that, you really wanted to come down here and train with Booker T.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Reality of Wrestling, man. How was your experience with everybody out there, and just how did you adapt to their training? Because, you know, it's very oriented around getting you TV ready, stuff like that. So how did everything work out for you?
Well, see, Booker T has been my childhood hero. And when I became a professional wrestler, right, like Booker T is the wrestler who introduced me to the business when I was a kid. And when I came down here to train, I had already been wrestling for a while up in Canada. But, you know, the professional wrestling comes from like the carnival, right? It's carny in a lot of ways, and that you travel town to town and you wrestle at sometimes actual fairgrounds, right? You're wrestling and there's a Ferris wheel going on in the background. But the reality of wrestling, that's a TV production.
Oh yeah.
That's a TV show. That is a
Definitely.
different beast,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you get on that bull, I mean, it knows how to buck.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I came down to the reality of wrestling, it was for that advanced TV training. It was for that new style. And the trainers that they have at that promotion, right? You're learning from the best, the absolute best.
Top tier.
Man, well, with that being said, man, we do have a phenomenal picture of you making your road debut. And we're going to put that on the big screen right quick, man. Mr. Q, you mind putting that picture on the big screen of Mr. Wes Barker making his debut at Reality of Wrestling?
Pay up, man.
Pay up. Yeah, pay up, man.
That was a big card, too, man.
Man, you know, shout out to Reality of Wrestling. They've been doing some amazing things, bringing in some amazing talent. The trainers there. No, not that picture. The one when he's in the ring. We'll get to that picture later. We got to talk about that one. We got to talk about that one. We got that. I got so many questions about that.
Yeah,
one.
I have so many questions about that.
Oh my goodness.
I have so many questions about
It was
that.
like he just walked out of death match.
What? Oh
Man.
my goodness.
That is crazy.
But yeah, with the trainers, man, the staff, just the announce team, the whole thing put together, a Reality of Wrestling, man. They're doing some amazing things.
Yeah.
They had Matt Cardone out here, Kenny King, Axiom, Charles Dempsey, Roxanne Perez,
Avi
Niles. And just, I like the fact that those guys are coming down from NXT to Reality of Wrestling. And, you know, getting in the ring with some of the guys and girls down there. You know, I think Avi Niles had a match with Promise Braxton. That was pretty dope. Rudy Garza and Axiom. You know, just getting those opportunities, man. So I really shout out to Reality of Wrestling for doing that, man. And
made a great choice.
yeah, I can say that, man. You really made a great choice, man. There we go. There we go. Look at that.
Pickaxe in hand.
Pickaxe in hand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen someone look so happy in their whole life?
Oh man, that right there, man, is pretty dope. And also, you said that you were,
That's dope.
you know, Booker T's been your childhood hero. We also have a picture of you as a young prospector with Booker T, man. I also want to talk about that moment with you and Booker T. How was that experience as a kid meeting Booker T? There we go.
There it is. That
Respect.
That you can kind of see it in my eyes there. I am totally lost. I am just absolutely lost. Because when at that age, you know, Booker T's my childhood hero. I'm watching him on TV every week.
Yeah.
You don't really think that person exists.
Yeah.
You know, it's he was fictional to me at that age.
Mm-hmm.
So I met him. WWE came through a nearby city. So for my birthday, I got tickets to go to the show, and we drove up, stayed in a hotel. Just turns out that we were in the same hotel as the wrestlers.
Wow.
So as I'm walking around, that's the weight room,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
And my brother's like, Wes, Booker T's lifting weights in there.
No.
And I'm like, no. What? So, you know, Book was kind enough to you know, break away from his set and come take a photo with me. And I don't even know if I said anything to him.
I took the picture.
I was, you know, because I, for whatever reason, I don't think I thought that he existed because you just see someone on TV. They just exist on TV, right? The same way that Darth Vader does, right? Or whoever else cool that you grow up idolizing.
Yeah.
So that was that was greatest moment of my childhood. And then the road debut probably got to be the greatest moment of my adulthood, you know?
Yeah.
Showed up at Pay Up and I had a spot on the card. It was I was tag teaming with Marty Clay out of Kentucky, the Kentucky Kid.
Yeah.
And he and I were up against Savage Kingdom,
Yeah.
which is Savage King and Bloodstone.
Yeah.
And there was a moment, you know, where I'm waiting down the curtain, and the American national anthem starts playing. So I take off my hat, And I can kind of peek through the curtain. I see this place is sold out.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
It be packed in there.
I dreamed my whole life of coming to Texas, wrestling for Booker T's promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm sitting here a few moments away from that happening.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, man.
You know what? Cheers. I can't
Yeah.
do it. We gotta do it. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
What did you think about like the whole arena and stuff? Did you like it?
It's the coolest place on earth.
Yeah.
It's a TV studio.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Here's the thing. I like carny wrestling. I like when I'm at the fair. Makes for a fun weekend, right? But it's a different ball game when you got the lights, the camera.
yeah.
You know.
Let's dive deep into that, man. Tell us about your locker room experience there, man. What was that like for you?
At Row,
Yeah, at Row.
incredibly friendly. Incredible, great group of professional athletes. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. Very professional environment. Everyone is there. And everyone who is at Row is career oriented.
Yeah.
A quick question. Made your debut at Row. I know you seen the locker room and saw the guys and girls in the locker room. Is there anybody that piques your interest of somebody that you would like to step in a ring with in the future?
Yeah, I wanna step in the ring with Ryan Davidson because I want to be the Texas champion.
Oh.
I mean, how could I not be? Right?
The final boss.
The final boss.
Yeah. Look, when I came from Canada, I drove past a billboard when I crossed the border, and that billboard said, "Don't mess with Texas."
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love everything about that.
Yeah.
And Ryan Davidson, he is a hell of a wrestler.
Oh yeah, man.
For sure.
He is a hell of a wrestler, and he's the Texas champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see that match.
Oh, I would love the opportunity for that match.
Can you imagine the final boss versus the Prospector?
Oh yeah, man. That'd be dope.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, shut up and take our money. You can have it.
Yeah, just take my money.
You can have it. Oh, man. So, made your debut at Row, and we want to continue that Row process, man. Let's talk about the road games, man. Oh, man, the experience with the road games. How was your experience, man? Because that was a big deal, man.
First ever road game.
First ever road
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, so the road games was like this athletic competition,
Yeah.
right? Where we were at the World Gym. We were put through a series of tests, push-ups, pull-ups, sprints, sled pushes, tire flips. Man, that was a real good day to just test yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find out, what are you made of?
Yeah. I seen a lot of the highlights, man. I seen you guys just
Dude.
going to y'all full extent, just pushing it to the limits,
Bro,
man.
like,
that was crazy.
all I can say is when it comes to the road games, shout out to everybody who participated, man.
yeah,
'Cause
shout out to
y'all-
everybody.
Yeah, I mean, for y'all just to go out there and say, you know what,
And
I'm gonna
do
try
that.
that.
Yeah.
I commend y'all for that. Everybody can't do that, and I commend y'all to that. Shout out to the whole staff who put that together. Shout out to Book. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to Kev. I saw Brad Gilmore out there. And also, one of our guys was out there. Guru Dynamite was out there getting some great footage.
Yeah, he was in the
of
building,
the road
man.
games, and
Did
we
his
have
thing.
we got some footage of you out there at the road games, and we're gonna roll it on the big screen. Man, dude, check out this, man. Check out these highlights, man.
What is this? This is the pull-ups?
The pull-ups, man.
I took my shoes off because I felt that they were adding weight. I don't know if they were or not for real, but that was I was in the zone, and that just felt like the right decision.
What was your max on the pull up?
Pull-ups, I did 24. 24.
Way more than that.
Book right there.
Yeah, talk about pressure. You got 2 cameras filming you, 3 cameras filming you, and an iPhone, Booker T yelling at you. You gotta.
Get up there.
Get up!
Get up!
Weak.
Oh man.
No.
Okay.
What is this?
Tire flip.
Tire flip. Tire flip. Look at that. Just as fast as I can. Should have worn a longer pair of shorts, but what can I do?
Hoochie daddy out. The hoochie daddy
Look at that. Look at that. I was told that this outfit that I looked more ready, less ready for the road games and more to film a VHS tape workout video.
Who told you that?
Wow.
I think that was Edge Stone. I think that was Edge Stone.
Stone.
You know you're out there for that one, man.
So
He's a jokester.
you know, as we dive deeper into your wrestling career, I want to highlight some family history right quick,
Yeah.
man. Got to talk about this because family is definitely important, man. So your great-great-great-grandfather, Mr. William Billy Barker, was a prospector in the Caribou region. The Caribou is in northern British Columbia, Canada, and in the year of 1862, Mr. Billy struck gold in Williams Creek.
Yes,
This
sir.
kickstarted the Caribou Gold Rush. I see where this prospector thing is coming from.
Yeah, it's
man.
deep. It runs
Your
deep.
great grandfather, man. Let's talk about that, man. How did that impact the Barker family tree?
Well, that's just the family history, right?
Yeah.
Come from a long line of prospectors,
Yeah.
right? Going for gold runs in my blood.
Yeah.
So when Billy Barker struck gold in Williams Creek, the first piece of gold that he actually found was shaped like a foot. So the joke was always, well, he found Bigfoot, right? So when I joined the world of professional wrestling and I needed a move, well, I started hitting the big boot,
And that's
but I
how
didn't
it
call it
came
the big boot.
Okay.
Called it the Bigfoot.
Okay. Yeah, I like
Bigfoot.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that, man.
And then and then when I come to the ring, I got his pickaxe, the pickaxe that he used to strike gold in 1862.
Wow.
Except that's just a complete lie. I tell people that I have the original pickaxe that he used in 1862.
You had me going. I was like, damn.
One day after a show, there was these college students. They'd been at the wrestling show. They came to the bar after, and they recognized me from it. And they walked up and they said, "Hey, Prospector, how much for the pickaxe?" And I gave them the spiel, as you will. Right? Sorry, it's a family heirloom. It's my
not for sale.
great grandfather's pickaxe. Nothing could separate me from that. He went. He must have been a business student because he was really good at negotiating. Because he said, "How about $140?" And I said, "How about 150?" And then his negotiating skills really kicked up because he went, "Look, Wes, I only got 20s on me, so it's either 140 or 160. So I sold that for $160 and got another one off Facebook Marketplace or something. So yeah, pickaxes are for sale.
I don't blame him. I would do the same. Wow. Hey, go ahead, give me that money. You just got yourself
Yeah,
a
drinks were
pickaxe.
on me that night.
Yeah,
I don't think the $160 left the bar,
ready
to be
for-
fully honest with you.
Ready for a refill?
I'm
my
ready
brother?
for a refill, yeah. Speaking of which, speaking on that note,
$160.
shout out to that college kid. What a sweet thing to have in your dorm room.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's just got the signed
pretty
pickaxe in
dope,
his
man.
dorm room. Yeah, I signed it for him too, and I just remember his buddy looked at him going, "Oh, you shouldn't have got him to sign it if you knew his writing was that messy."
Wow.
Oh, that's messed up, though. That's messed up.
Hey, man, it's a pickaxe.
Yeah, it is.
Family
Oh,
heirloom. Could never part with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
you
go ahead.
go ahead.
Well, I want to talk about. I hope I get this right. Been practicing this word all day, all morning. Vagabond lifestyle.
Vagabond lifestyle.
Let's
Yes,
talk
sir.
about that because I know that's a important part of who you are.
Yeah.
We got to dive deep into that.
Yeah, so like the vagabond lifestyle is just going with the wind.
Yeah.
Right? Wherever the wind blows me, that's where I'm going to go, like tumbleweed.
Yeah.
And the lifestyle of a professional wrestler just is so alluring to someone who is a vagabond like myself. So, you know, it's cool. I just got a list of destinations and places I want to be. And, you know, wrestling is always the top priority for me, but the travel is an incredible incentive to be a part of this business, you know? So I got, number one on the bucket list was Texas.
Got you.
Don't mess with Texas.
Don't
mess with it. Don't do that. That was number one on the bucket list. And there's been so many other cool places that I've seen just through wrestling around Canada. And there's other places that I want to go. I want to go down to Mexico. I want to go to the Arctic. There's wrestling up in the Arctic that I want to go do. And yeah, that's the you know, thing about wrestling is I always talk about how wrestling, we came from the carnival. Right. And we are carnies because we go town to town to town to town. And I say that with so much pride and so much appreciation because I love going town to town to town to town and meeting new people, seeing strange places I wouldn't have otherwise seen. Right. Yeah. Drinking with new friends as we are today.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
I got to drink out of my cup again.
She got in that cup over there, man.
Hey, man, you know, all I'm going to say is drink responsibly. Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly. It is morning time right now, and we are crushing through the stuff.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I know you said like you want to go like to Mexico and stuff like that. Yeah. How do you feel about the lucha style? You know,
it's I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate the hell out of it. I mean, I'm more of a meat and potatoes kind of wrestler. I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna kick you in the face.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna body slam you. But you know, it's kind of like when I came to Row to learn how to wrestle on TV, right? You go to the carnival shows to learn to wrestle for that kind of audience. You go to Mexico to learn to wrestle lucha, right? Yeah. There's always opportunities for learning. This craft is so expansive, right? The craft of wrestling.
Yeah. With that too, with the lucha style, you know, overseas in Japan, we got their strong style.
Everybody got different style.
I know you say you're a meat potatoes kind of guy.
Yeah,
they got some hard hitting guys and women over there, man.
Oh, they just beat the fuck out of each other over
there. I mean,
they do.
Well, yeah. I can't deny that. With that strong style, your style versus some strong style, man. How would that work? Is anybody over there in Japan you wouldn't mind going against, getting in the ring with?
I mean, no matter who I get in the ring with, I just hope I'd win. That'd be the game plan going into it. Like, you know, I don't necessarily need to know another person's style to beat them with mine.
Yeah.
Right. I know what I do.
Yeah.
Right. And that's usually all I got to do.
Okay.
I understand that. Yeah.
Prospector, man.
Yeah. The Prospector.
Also too, man, we gotta dive into that because I mean we saw the picture earlier on the screen when you were pretty much had the crimson face.
That
cage
was crazy,
match.
Man. Cage match.
You know,
first ever cage match, right?
I watched that match. You sent it over to me, and I was like totally invested. And I was like, man, these two guys are going at it. The belt was on the line.
You said it kind of was a controversial moment, you know, because of the blood and, you know.
So controversial.
Yeah,
dude.
You know, man.
Oh, yeah. We got in trouble.
Wow. Y'all put on a banger in there. I believe the promotion's called Can-Am Promotion. Can-Am Wrestling, right? Am I saying it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll make sure I don't want to butcher it.
I was butchering earlier.
Yeah, you did. Butcher it, you know, that's all right though. You got that chop coming up. He gonna make sure you don't.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, he gonna make sure you don't butcher again. That match, you know, I'm gonna just go with 5 stars on that match. It's 5-star match. Damn it.
Thanks.
That cage match was one hell of a match. Your experience, man. Tell me how was that experience for you? Like, to me, it was like a life-changing experience as a fan to watch that.
Yeah, that match is wild. There's a lot to say about it. going in, my competitor
Mr. Vance
was
Nevada.
Mr. Beefy Goodness Vance Nevada.
Yeah, Mr. Beef.
And at that time, Vance Nevada had held 49 titles in Canadian professional wrestling.
Wow.
He's a wrestling historian. He's a wrestling legend. Just number of accomplishments. He's published books, right? And he's just an awful person.
Okay.
You know, and out of all of his, you know, things that we can celebrate him for, at the end of the day, he's just a bad guy. And I don't like him very much. And for 4 months, you know, he and I, we wrestled around Alberta. And it culminated in the first ever cage match in the history of the town of Innisfail.
Wow.
And it was a big moment. We broke the attendance record for that town.
Damn. The tennis record?
Yeah, it was like, well, over 400 people.
Over 400 people in that legion, yeah. And yeah, the match. I mean, we can get more into it if we're gonna see some
we're gonna
stuff.
see some clips right quick.
Yeah.
Mr. Marcus, Mr. Quincy, our great producers back there behind the cameras.
Best producers in the game.
Best producers in the game, man. Let's roll that footage of the cage match, man. We got that incredible headshot, and then we got the incredible leg drop off the top of the cage.
And that's a heavier gauge steel that will slice a man's skin
You want me to walk
in
you
a
through a bit?
heartbeat.
Oh no!
Slammed his head right off the turnbuckle.
So he exposed the
No, it
buckle.
looks
there,
like that
and
pad
there was
that's hanging there offers
there was
no
a
support
bolt
whatsoever. That was
sticking
just
out of
straight
the
into the
buckle.
metal. And
So
Wes
when he
is
put
down
my
and
head
referee
into
Ben
that
Omen is checking him.
buckle, my
Relaying
forehead
a message
ate
to
the bolt,
Curtis Barnum,
and there's an artery that
and he just
runs
lambasted his head
through your
right off
forehead,
that
and you'll see
turnbuckle.
right here that it is
Oh my God!
definitely cut through.
That turnbuckle did its job.
Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
He is an absolute mess.
Damn. Woo. Okay.
We know that
Oh my
Wes is a
God.
fan of
This
the old
is the
spaghetti
end of the match.
westerns,
I saw
and it looks
this
like
in,
he's bringing a finish
the number of
to Vance
westerns
Nevada
that I
like
watched.
he
And
watched
he's got
growing
that
up.
shirt wrapped
Those
around
matches,
his
I
throat.
thought,
It looks like Vance
you
is
know,
out.
I could just
Vance
hang
is stumbling and he's down.
That'd be-
All Wes has to do is climb over
Yeah.
the top.
So, you know, it takes a moment
He's
before
looking
I
at this
can-
crowd. Is he gonna do
I can't
it?
see anything.
All he has to do is
When you're
step over
bleeding
the
that
top and
much,
climb
like
down.
you're
Crimson Mask.
nearly blind. So I'm trying to find him, and I do.
Beautiful, beautiful.
No one has ever kicked out of this before.
2, 3.
Take it home.
Take it.
There we have
I don't even want to celebrate. I am so lost at this
Somebody get
point.
that man a beer.
I have no clue how much blood I've lost. Like that canvas is just soaked in it. I can't see anything. Give me the title. Okay, fine. Maybe it's worth it.
I think I did do this for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, jeez. Oh. Felt bad for
That's tough.
the guy who had to mop up the canvas after that match. That wasn't cool.
That's tough.
That was not.
be all right.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
going
can we get that picture again with him all bloody?
Let's see
We
it.
gotta
go on
we
to
gotta
the
get
other
that
thing.
picture up on the screen. There we go. There we go. Wow.
Yikes.
Oh my God. I bet. Oh man.
Yikes.
Woo. Look at that. Look at
Wow.
that.
Yeah, that's you can see where the bolt went through, because that's right at the top of the forehead there. Right through the artery, and well,
He's still alive. So
still alive. Match of the year.
Yeah,
Match of the year.
That was match of the year.
Yeah,
man.
won Can-Am's award for match of the year for 2023.
Yeah. How did that feel winning that award?
I think it was worth it.
I was very proud. I was very proud. It was also, it was when you get an opportunity to wrestle, someone like Vance Nevada,
Yeah.
who is a Canadian wrestling legend, personal feelings aside of what I think about him as a person, he's a hell of a wrestler. And if you're going to be given the opportunity to step in the ring with him, right, and to work with him, I mean, you got to bring your best.
Yeah.
You got to bring your A game because those opportunities, you don't get them again if you blow it.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's off to the next guy. So the fact that I was able to win that title off him, retain it in the first cage match in Innisfail's history, and win match of the year while doing so. I mean, I was real proud of that moment. I really was.
Yeah.
Because it showed me like, maybe you got teeth for this game.
Yeah.
Maybe you got teeth for this business.
Yeah, you definitely do, man. You definitely do.
Yeah.
And it shows. You can see it in your work ethic.
Yes.
Your dedication and ambition to drive all the way from Canada down here just to train. Man, it's undeniable.
Wow. I'm just, like I said, I watched that match earlier today, and I mean, y'all tore it up, and that was.
I'm a sucker for a good cage.
You watched it earlier. That's how you spent your morning? You
You
watched that in the morning?
You got to prepare for something like this, man.
That match is you watch that match at nighttime or
man, I was
late afternoon. That is not how you start your day, man.
I had to
That's
get my notes
horrendous.
ready, man. I had to get my homework ready.
That's how you get primed up in the morning.
Yeah, you got to get primed up. That's how I like my coffee. Let me get coffee, dark, no sugar. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. So on your wrestling journey, man, you're down here at Road, man. Down here getting that television ready pro wrestling.
Getting it work.
Venom in your veins, man. You're getting it. You're about to get it going. Okay, with that, with all of that, and I know you earlier you said you wouldn't mind getting the ring with the final boss. When that moment happens, not just with him, but with any other men on the roster of Reality of Wrestling, what can they expect from the Prospector, Wes Barker?
They can expect a fight.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't take any days off.
Any days off.
No, those don't exist.
You know what?
Those don't exist.
I'm going to segue to something else. You say you don't take any days off, man. We saw the road games. We saw the physique, man. What is it like with a particular workout day with Mr. Wes Barker, the Prospector?
Oh,
let's talk about that. Because, bro, you're big in person. You looked at big on the screen. I was like, I'm a little nervous when my guy over here about to take this hell of a chop at the end of the damn podcast.
I'm going to just keep drinking these beers until I don't fear nothing no more.
yeah. So am I. I hope my aim's not going to be off.
We need you to aim right on point.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy the gym.
Okay.
I really enjoy the gym. I'm a nighttime. I work out at nighttime, so I really can only apply to gym memberships that are 24 hour fitness type thing, because I'll be in there at midnight, 1 a.m. sometimes, 2 a.m. sometimes. I don't rise and shine and hit the pavement on my morning run. That's absolutely not what I do. I usually get through the day, and then when it's nighttime, that's when I'll hit the gym. So yeah, it's a lot of weightlifting. I mean, I really enjoy outdoor type workouts. I mean, I come from Canada, so it's funny. Growing up in the winters, just to stay in shape, you just have to shovel. The snowfall down there where I come from in Prince George is ridiculous. And when you're shoveling driveways and the snow is 2 feet high, I mean, your arms are shot. There's no way that you're gonna get a better arm workout or a back workout in a gym than you are just shoveling a Canadian driveway during the winter. So
I had a friend of mine. Something similar. All he used to do was just chop wood. And that's all he did was chop wood. And he was great physique. He stayed in shape just by chopping wood all the time.
I believe it. Yeah, it's that old school kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I've been telling myself
Your
I need to go to
fireplace
the-
is electrical.
Oh man, I've been telling myself for the longest I need to go to the gym and work out. I ain't with it.
We do. We need to get in the
I mean,
gym.
you know,
What are you doing tonight at 1 a.m.?
Man, I've been accepting the dad bod.
Let's go.
You know, I need to get out of
And
that,
it's not
though.
good. We shouldn't be accepting this.
Yeah, you know, we should not be
We should
accepting
not
the
be
dad
accepting
bod.
this.
You know, we need
We
to go.
are professional podcasters for a wrestling podcast. We need to get in shape.
Yeah, we got to get in shape. You know?
We need to get in shape.
Let's cheers those beers to that. Let's cheers these beers to fitness.
to fitness.
To fitness.
continues to drink beer.
To fitness. Cheers the beers to fitness.
Woo. Oh man.
Yeah, definitely want to get back into training. But let's talk about your training with Cutthroat. You know, how did you meet him, and how did
talk
did
about
everything
that.
come about?
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you about
Yeah.
Cutthroat Chris Knight. Man, that guy
Yeah.
is a mean trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna be trained by the best though. Cutthroat Chris Knight out of Calgary, Alberta, is the man. You know, so when I first went into that gym, he's like, well, he's Australian. He's like, okay, mate, let's see a wrist lock. So I mean, I didn't really know anything about wrestling so I grabbed the guy by the head. He just immediately got mad at me.
Yeah. I said
Wrist lock. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Right. So, and this is, you know, this might be inspiring to some people out there who want to join wrestling, but think they can't do it. I could not do it. So, you know, Cutthroat Chris Knight's training program was like 3 months long. And at the end of the 3 months, he comes up to me and he's like, mate, you're not very good.
Oh man,
but
that's messed up.
but you seem to like it. So I think you should keep going, mate. And I'm like, okay, that sounds good, Chris.
At least he's
So I
honest.
did another 3 months. So now I've done a 3-month program twice. I've been training for 6 months. And I'm like, Cutthroat Chris Knight, I think I'm ready to do my first match. Like I want to go do a show. He puts his hand on my shoulder and goes, no.
Damn. Straight to the point.
I was like, okay.
You need that honesty.
Okay.
though, right?
So then I trained another 2 months.
Okay.
So I did the program over 2.5 times
Damn.
before he said, okay, go get tossed out of a rumble. Go get tossed out of a rumble. Yeah, so I mean, this wrestling stuff. The thing is, you got to be tough to do it. You got to be tough to do it, and that's like what I learned from my training is like I'm tough, right? I might not be the most finesse guy, right? I might not pick up the moves as quickly as other people, but I'm willing to be in there day after day.
Yeah.
I'm willing to, you know, have the cage match that you saw. I'm willing to
Put that
just
work in.
be in the ring and work and learn and take the beating that it takes to become good at this damn thing. And yeah, so Cutthroat Chris Knight, geez, I'll cheers to him. Cheers to him.
Man. Shots and chops,
Yeah.
man. Cheers to him.
Cheers to him.
Cutthroat.
Cutthroat.
Oh man.
Yeah, that guy's the man though. He's an absolute legend up in Canada. So any Canadian listeners, that's the guy you gotta find.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the guy you gotta
Hey
find.
man, my question for you is just like, what put you on to us? You know what I'm saying? Being from Canada, you know, I be wanting to know what put some wrestlers on to us, and how did you find out about us and stuff like that, and you know what made you really want to come on the show and chop it up with us?
Well, I mean, reality of wrestling is worldwide,
Yeah, true that.
right? If you're in this business, you know what Booker T's promotion is up to. And then you guys are the voice of that promotion, right? You're giving the workers a platform to introduce themselves to the audience,
Yeah.
right? Which we greatly appreciate.
Oh,
you
man,
know?
we appreciate you
We
guys, because
appreciate
without
y'all.
you guys, we would have nothing
Yeah.
at all.
I mean, you know, sometimes like we go out for shows and we take our shirts off and we got our, you know, teal tights on and orange boots, and people see us for 8 minutes,
Yeah.
and then we're just back to the locker room,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, with podcasts like this, like, thanks, guys. Like, people can actually learn a thing or two about me, right?
Yeah.
More so than that I got a badass hip toss, right? Like, mean big boot.
Yeah. When we first started this, like, our thing was just to get on here and just talk wrestling amongst ourselves, just about, what's going on in WWE or AEW or, some stuff we might have seen on the indies. But we kind of got to the point where we just got to get knowing a lot of you guys. People start reaching out.
Yeah.
And it just picked up, and we just, all right, you want to come on the show? Let's bring you on the show. Let's hear your story,
Yeah.
Oh, you want to come on the show? Let's bring you on the show. Let's hear your story and your experiences. And it just got to being something that just took over, and we love doing it because everybody has a different story. Everybody has different ambitions and different goals, and just knowing we giving people a platform to tell that story and see them outside the ring, we love it, man, because we get to know you guys and doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
So it really helps us just like come closer as a community.
Yeah, for sure. Building relationships, man. We want to see everybody grow. Of course, we want to grow as well. But it's just like we're really down to earth wrestling fans. So I mean, we want everybody to come on the show. And not only that, they like chopping us as well.
Yeah.
Those
Don't forget that.
Yeah, we get a lot of those. Oh yeah, I just came on the show because I want to chop you.
I came on for the shots, really.
We appreciate that, man. That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah, man. We came up with this show on a whim during the episode one day. We were just doing our thing, drinking. We had who was it? Diego De La Cruz and Jonathan Vega on La Familia.
La Familia.
Yeah, and we're just vibing, doing a regular, and we're drinking at the same time. I'm full of that tequila. I said, you know what? I want to chop. Somebody chop me tonight.
Yeah.
And they obliged, and from that point on, I was like, you know what? We should make a show out of this.
Yeah. That's where it all started
And that's where it all started from.
And yeah, I've been getting most of the beatings. I've been getting most of the beatings out of us, but yeah, I mean, we love it though, man.
Yeah, man, it's
Nothing
fun.
wrong with a good chop,
It's
man.
fun, man.
Hopefully one day, got my fingers crossed, we can get the 6-time world heavyweight champion, Mr. Booker T.
I doubt he would chop us, though.
You doubt it?
Yeah. I would love for him to do it, though. I would love for him to chop.
We bring him on shots and
I
chops.
would
We
love
got to
him
get a
to
chop,
chop.
man.
I think you
doubt
need to
he
get a
would do
scissor
it.
kick.
Oh, you know what?
I'll take that.
I'll take whatever I get.
But yeah, man. This shots and chops, man, been taking out. We got merch, of course. We got a couple shirts out, a couple hats.
We got to come out with a cowboy hat. Man.
Yeah, you
we
know
got to do a
what?
cowboy hat now. Yeah.
Shots
We got to do a
and
cowboy
chops.
hat now, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Also, too, man, before we get out of here, man, and we transition to this chop, man.
Yeah, because I got to prep for this.
Yeah, you got to prep for that. You got to get ready for that, man.
Man.
Let's talk about, I call it the tie to the world. Something that the world of wrestling can, what's the word? Tie to the world, pretty much something they could relate to as far as the wrestling. Is there something that you want to put out to the wrestling universe of who is the Prospector, Wes Barker, and what do you want to leave your legacy in the wrestling business?
Off the top of my head, there's not, because it goes back to kind of like the vagabond lifestyle.
Yeah,
I go where the wind takes me.
Yeah.
And what you're asking is, what's your plan?
Yeah.
I don't got one.
Okay.
I can't have one. As soon as I have one, this might stop being fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Understand.
Like I'm tumbleweed in the wind. Right? I'm going where the wind blows me.
Yeah, gotcha.
And if I'm telling you, this amount of time from now, this or that, I mean, then we're talking game plans, and that's not my forte.
Yeah.
Got you.
So
Okay, I get it.
yeah,
And also too, we got one fan question. We got a fan question. We had a lot, but we couldn't. Everybody was, our DMs was getting full of fan questions, and one in particular, it was like, okay, y'all got the Prospector coming on. Please ask him what is his favorite music that he listened to, who is his favorite artist, and how did he get put onto that artist?
Do you know that my phone has been banned from the Reality of Wrestling Fitness Room's Bluetooth speaker?
Nah, for real, why?
Because, and this is gonna shock people,
Yeah,
but
you
I
gotta
might as
tell
well.
that.
I might as well tell it.
Yeah, you gotta tell it.
Full honesty here. When I work out, I listen to like slow, sad music because it makes me feel like I'm in a music video.
I can understand that.
So there's times when like I'll get to the fitness room first, or maybe I'll be there last, right? And Bluetooth's open, put on my phone. Next thing you know, Zach Bryan is playing like Oklahoma Smoke Show, or like there's that song like You Don't Want That Smoke, like or there's just like some slow like 1,000 Miles from Nowhere by Dwight Yoakam, right?
Wow.
Just all these like sad Western
songs.
ballads,
Oh,
right? And then you just see people come in and just unplug the speaker.
It's like, oh no,
Just
we're
go,
not,
you
we're
got-
not doing that.
You got headphones for that shit. So yeah,
Oh man.
Wow, so you on the ban list?
a band. I might be the only guy on that list.
Damn. Well, you making history already down here in Texas.
Setting records everywhere I go.
Oh man,
Is that what they listen to in Canada?
what the hell they listening? What the hell they listening to?
I do my own thing. I blow with the wind, goddamn
Yeah,
it.
he blow with the wind.
Shit.
Oh man, with
These
that,
songs help me think.
Yeah.
God damn.
Help me train. Do what I want.
You know what? Oh man. Well, damn, we gotta. Damn, I ain't never heard nobody get banned from the game.
I'm telling you from the speaker. Oh man. I mean, you know, I can see it, but still.
Damn. So we about to transition to this chop. So with that being said, we about to go to commercial break. We're gonna go into the home of the screens, man, the soul screens, man.
King of Solar
King
Screen.
of solar screens, home of the any size, any shape.
Go to commercial.
The king of solar screen.
Ballistic Barrier Products.
Two companies.
One goal, you.
For almost 20 years, we have led the industry in providing an American-made product that's not only safe, but dependable.
And now Ballistic Barrier has curtains for walls, doors, and windows.
A window covering that saves lives and deters active shooters.
A shade to prevent more harm to our schools, our churches, our offices, our homes. With its Kevlar core, you can rest assured that safety is in front of you.
Woo.
Is this live? Are we going for it?
Yeah, we're going.
Happening? This is it?
I'm Zello Smoke, and welcome to Shots and Chops. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Breakfast beers.
Oh, fuck. Oh, the Prospector. Where's Barker, goddammit? Shots and Chops. Woo. We in here.
Cheers.
Fuck. Oh my fucking god.